Today I'm going to show you how I turn product images into animated video ads using AI.
Dirty makeup brushes are literally why you're breaking out. Here are 3 reasons your brush spinning water vortex to pull every bit of gunk out of the bristles without.
That was 100% AI, and it's exactly what 6- and 7-figure brands are using to scale their stores faster and for less money. So let me show you how to do it for yourself. Number 1 is swap. We're going to swap the script from a proven winning ad. Number 2 is write. We're going to remix that script for our product. Number 3, import. We're going to import the product image to the bank, and then we're also going to create our own AI UGC character. 4, produce. We're going to generate an AI voiceover for our video, and then we're going to generate B-roll videos for every line of the voiceover. And then 5, export. We're going to quickly assemble everything in CapCut. So let's start off with swap. To do all these steps, I'm going to be using the system I spent over 300 hours developing. So if you want to get that, you can get it in my school community down below. So first things first, I'm going to go to my ad analyzer, and this is where I'm going to drop in my ad, and this thing will reverse engineer the entire thing. So I've got an ad creative here I want to use. I'm going to drag and drop it in. What this will then give us is a proven winning transcript that we can use to generate a script for our own product. And there's a reason why we like to use proven ad transcripts, because they've got all the direct-to-consumer fundamentals down. So if we use it, we've just got a higher chance of generating a winning ad. And within 2 minutes, it's given us a full breakdown of the ad. So we've got the hook, the angle, the structure it uses, as well as a prompt we can use to replicate it. We've got a full transcript of the ad, as well as the reverse engineered scenes of the ad. So if we wanted to clone this ad bar for bar, we could, but we're not going to do that. So you can copy it, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to my scripts, and it's automatically going to send it to my scripts app, and it's already set to the remix toggle. And now all I have to do is select a product from my bank, but my product isn't in the bank yet. So I'm going to go to my bank, and here's where all my products are stored. And I want to just drag and drop an image of the product I'm going to be making the video ad on, which in this case is this electric makeup brush cleaner. And as you can see, it says extracting, and within seconds, it automatically extracted all the details from this product, right? So if I click into it, it's already got the product name, so we can just delete that from brand name to be automatic makeup cleaner. And it's got the description, the target market, the pain points, the USPs, the benefits, and then the offer, which we can insert, and then the CTA. So the offer I'm going to say is $49 plus free shipping, and then I'm going to click save changes, and there you go. Now all our context is loaded on that product, and that essentially saves us a step where we'd have to go into ChatGPT and do that, and it's just a whole long process. I'm going to go back to my scripts. I'm going to click on the product button. I'm going to click on the automatic makeup brush cleaner, and then I'm going to click on generate 3 script variations. And then within seconds, it's generated us 3 different script options based off of the winning script structure, but for our product. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. We can go ahead and read those, but let's just say I like this one. Dirty makeup brushes are literally why you're breaking out. Here are 3 reasons why your brushes are sabotaging your skin. 1, the crusty dried up foundation is stuck deep in the bristles. 2, the bacteria growing in the damp mess when you hand wash them. And this was the exact same structure from our winning transcript, which gives our ad a much higher chance of converting, right? So now let's say we like variation 2. I can either copy that, or what I'm going to do in this case is we want to generate a voiceover for our video ad. So I'm going to click send to voiceovers, and it's automatically going to send to our voiceovers so that we can generate a voiceover using ElevenLabs. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to select a voice I like. So I'm going to click into this, and I'm going to search for Brittany because I like her voice the most if we listen to it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Great. And all the other options I can leave the same. And then I'm just going to click on generate voiceover, and it's just going to generate a voiceover for me. Great. So it just generated. If I go to the history tab and click on play.
Dirty makeup brushes are literally why you're breaking out. Here are 3 reasons your brushes are sabotaging your skin.
Perfect. That sounds great. So I'm going to just click on download. And I'm going to save that to my file for later when we edit it in CapCut. And then the next thing we're going to do is we need to generate the UGC character who's going to feature in our ad. So to do that, I'm going to go into my characters tab. And what this does is it essentially gamifies the entire process of making an AI UGC character. So we've got all these variables here on the side, which we can customize it exactly like a video game to get the exact target avatar we want for our ads. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this. And of course, I can go ahead and I can click and then fill it in manually. And it's going to give me all these different options here, which I can choose from. Or what I like to do, which is even quicker, is to click on the character presets and then select a character preset from my bank. So I've got these 9 presets you can pick from. I'm going to pick Marie. And then automatically it will go ahead and fill out all the parameters used to create her. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to grab any image you like. So let's say you got this image of this influencer from Pinterest and you wanted to kind of get the same vibe as her. I can just drag and drop her in here. And it's going to automatically extract the DNA from that image and fill out all the parameters for you so you can generate somebody that looks similar. So this way you can get the exact target market that you're looking for your product. And just like that, it's automatically filled out all the parameters of that. And we've also got a character sheet mode, which will generate us an image that looks similar to this one. And that's just for better consistency. But for most use cases, you can just generate one still like this. And if you like it, then you can take that and transform it into a character sheet. So to do that, where we're just going to generate a portrait, I'm just going to click on GPT image 2 because it's the best model. Leave it at 2K. 9:16, and I'm going to click on generate character. And now that's automatically going to generate my character for me. And then just like that, it's generated the AI UGC character, which we can use in our video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this save button, and yeah, why not? Name her Luna. And what that's going to do is it's going to save her to my bank. So if I go to my character bank, there she is. And now I can reference her in all of my videos going forward. Of course, if you don't like the look of her, you can go back to the characters and tweak a couple of the options. The 2 parameters I like to tweak is the skin and realism one. I've put in these different options here so you can get a natural skin texture and avoid getting plastic looking skin, which really ruins the realism effect. And if you read that prompt out, it goes into a bit more detail. And then the second one is the hairstyle. I like saying long and wavy with loose flyaways and baby hairs framing the face, because that just makes the hair look a bit more realistic. As you can see in this image, her hair looks a bit more realistic than the one we just generated. But yeah, we're just going to go with this for the sake of the video, right? So now we've generated our character. The next thing we want to do is we want to generate B-roll images for each line of the script that we generated, right? And to do so, it's super simple. Well, we're just going to go back to the scripts tab, and we liked variation 2, remember? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on send to B-roll, and that's automatically going to load it to our B-roll tab. I'm going to select our product from the bank, which is the automatic makeup brush cleaner. And then I'm going to change this character to be the one which is generated, which is Luna. And then I'm going to click on generate B-roll prompts. And just like that, it's generated us 18 scenes for each line of our video. If I scroll down, these are all the B-roll prompts, which we can first generate still images for to see if we like them. And then we can animate those still images into the final videos to put together our final video that we'll do in CapCut, exactly like a real AI UGC character would do, and how we do it in our own ads. We'd source all the deliverables from them, and then we'd create the final ad ourselves. And by doing it this way, we'll get a bunch of B-roll, which we can cut and change in many different ways. So essentially, you only have to do this once, and you can essentially make tons of video ads just from these B-roll clips you generate here. So if we click into these, it gives us the prompt, it gives us the reference image it will use, and it does this automatically. If the product isn't in the shot, it will automatically not reference it over here. But if the character is in the shot, like this one, it will automatically tick it. Whereas if both of them in the shot, like let me go into one where it introduces the product, washing your brushes for an hour, I found this vortex cleaner. So it probably shows her, and there. See, it will automatically reference both images for you. So we could either click into it and then manually generate each of these images we want and like do it ourselves. Or what I like to do is I like to click on generate all images, and this pop-up will come up. We can see which model we want to use. I'm going to use Nano Banana 2. We can select the aspect ratio, the size, and see how many credits it's going to cost. It's going to cost that amount of credits. I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm just going to click on generate. And that way it will generate all our B-roll stills for us, which then we can pick the best ones we like and then animate them. And boom, there you go. It generates all the B-roll images, which I can then go ahead and pick the ones I like the most. Let's say this one. And then all I have to do to animate them is I have to click on the Animate tab, and then I can select the model I want. We can use Kling 3.0. It will automatically use the image as a start frame. It will automatically have the prompt in for you. Then we just have to select 1080p, 9:16 aspect ratio. We can use 5 seconds as it's not a long clip. We can include the audio on, as that will give us some nice sound effects. And then we can click on animate. And there you go, it's animated our video. So if I click on play, there you go, it's animated the clip of our B-roll. Let's try another one, but of our UGC character. So if we go to animate and then go to 1080p and then click on Kling 3.0 and animate, let's see what it gives us here. Now it's generated. Let's click play and see how it turned out.
2. The bacteria growing in that damp mess when you try to hand wash them.
Brilliant, that turned out great. So now all we have to do is we can go to the rest of the script and animate all the other videos and then put it all together in CapCut, which is number 5, where we're going to export it and quickly assemble it into CapCut. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and do that, and you guys can see the final reveal.
Dirty makeup brushes are literally why you're breaking out. Here are 3 reasons your brushes are sabotaging your skin. 1. The crusty, dried up foundation stuck deep in the bristles. 2. The bacteria growing in that damp mess when you try to hand wash them. 3. The fact that it takes like 3 hours for them to actually dry. Honestly, these are just signs your makeup routine is grosser than you think. But if you're sick of hand washing your brushes for an hour, I found this vortex cleaner. It basically uses a spinning water vortex to pull every bit of gunk out of the bristles without ruining them. Upgrade your routine and grab one for $49 with free shipping below.
Great, so now you know how to turn product images into animated video ads using AI. But if you don't know how to do what's in this video, then you're leaving serious time and money savings on the table. So click on it to give it a watch, and I will see you there.